Seamus here in Semple Stadium today, so first of all, take a look back at last Saturday night's game against Limerick. There is a lot of positives to take, but even though it was a loss.
Yeah, there is. Yeah, and for 40 minutes there, we were in the game, and look, it's the league, and it's kind of a work block that we're in. So we want a performance every weekend, obviously, but the result, I suppose, wasn't. It wasn't going to define us really for the year or anything. So it's just look, Limerick are a great team as well. So they're the All-Ireland champions in their home patch. So it was always going to be a very difficult fixture for us.
You obviously had a chance to look back. Is there something that you need to improve on? What do you think it is?
I suppose our work ethic wasn't at the level that we would expect of ourselves. So that's a huge thing. We'll try and take from that.
You're back yourself. Last year, such a bad injury, and you came back fighting. You've made a huge impact since.
Yeah, well, look, I suppose preparation wasn't great last year, considering I had to get the surgery at the start of the year. So that was unfortunate, but after getting a good run at it, a good pre-season in this year now. So and we're training hard, and just being able to train, as I said earlier on, being able to train is the biggest thing. Performance hopefully will come then, I suppose, on match days, but being in a position that I can train every night and the body is feeling good is huge.
Mentally, what's it like to have such a bad injury and then be able to try and get back to that level of fitness that you're at now?
Yeah, it's very tough, obviously, very challenging, but you kind of have to set, if you're looking at your long-term goals, you kind of have to take it back and put short-term ones in front of you, really, so that you can be taking them off every week, really, and give yourself a block that where you can actually get some bit of work done that you're building towards being back on the pitch. It's very difficult. But it's a challenge that a lot of players have to deal with every year. So you kind of just have to bear with it and take on the bad news. But then once your recovery starts, you're building towards getting back on the pitch. So
there's a lot of new players. There was ever a fear that you might not get back in that starting jersey?
Oh, there's definitely a fear of that. All right, yeah, there's a lot of good players coming through, and especially with the 21s winning the All-Ireland last year. So it was my job, I suppose, to come back in to pre-season. Come in fighting and come in probably with a bit of pre-season done before the pre-season. So it was but look, it's great. It's great competition. And the young lads are really, really good, great attitudes. So looking forward to playing with them this year. Yeah,
you mentioned it's good. It's healthy competition, I suppose, fighting for that jersey come championship time.
Yeah, absolutely. Look, and they're great young lads. They really put their shoulder to the wheel every night. And we try to set standards, but they're just bursting through the ceiling, and they're the lads that are setting standards for us now and pulling us along. So they really are great guys.
I know you're a young lad back in 2010, but you surely remember Liam's management style. Has it changed much since having him back?
Yeah, well, like Liam just demands a huge work ethic, and that's great, and that's what we want. We want that challenge, and so but the players are really responding to it. So I suppose it works hand in hand. Liam can ask you for it, but the players are really, really getting it. So it's great, and it's great work going in, and hopefully we're building a platform for a decent year.
What was it like having him back? Sometimes it can be a bit, I suppose, overwhelming knowing we've already had him now, but you're happy to have him back, obviously.
Yeah, delighted to have him back involved. Great energy around the place, great confidence around the place with Liam every night. And he's always pushing and pushing and pushing, but that's what we want. We want that challenge, and to set ceilings there for us to hopefully break through. So it's great to have him back around.
You've a week's break now, and then you're off to Wexford to Davy Fitz territory.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, dangerous territory now. So, but he's after having a great win last week. Last week against Cork down in Páirc Uí Chaoimh, so they're on a bit of a high as well. So look, it'll be great. And as I said, the league, we're working hard through the week, so just to try and get a performance at the weekends after a hard week's work can often be difficult. But we'll be going there looking for performance and looking for a result.
What kind of style of hurling do Wexford bring?
Wexford have a huge intensity, a huge work ethic, and they use the ball really, really well. They have some fabulous players at the end of it as well, so they're a really committed bunch, and that's kind of what Davy gets out of a group. He's really, really, he really pushes standards as well, so he's a great motivator for them, and they're really answering the call and giving everything for it. So it'll be a very, very good competition.
Thanks very much, Seamus.
No bother.